Ladies and gentlemen, life will test you. It will push you. It will ask, how bad do you want it? And in those moments of struggle, when everything seems to be against you, you have two choices: give up or rise up. Success demands perseverance because the road to achievement is rarely smooth. It is filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments that test one's willpower. Many people set out on a journey with enthusiasm, but when difficulties arise, they begin to waver. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is often not talent or intelligence, but the ability to persist despite setbacks. The truth is, nothing great is achieved overnight. Every success story is built on a foundation of hard work, persistence, and resilience. Consider any great achiever in history, whether in business, sports, entertainment, or personal development. Their journey was not free of difficulties. They encountered rejection, failure, and times when everything seemed to be against them. But instead of giving up, they found ways to keep moving forward. This ability to endure, to push past temporary pain, and to keep the vision alive is what sets them apart. Perseverance is not just about continuing when things are easy, but persisting when everything inside you is screaming to stop. One of the biggest reasons people fail to achieve their goals is that they expect quick results. They start with excitement, but when they don't see immediate success, they begin to doubt themselves. They wonder if they are on the right path or if their efforts are even worth it. However, success does not operate on an instant timeline. It requires sustained effort over weeks, months, and often years. The ability to keep working even when there are no visible results is a defining characteristic of those who eventually succeed. Another key aspect of perseverance is resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks. Failure is a natural part of any success journey, yet many people view it as a sign to quit. In reality, failure is not a stopping point, it is a learning opportunity. Every mistake, every rejection, and every obstacle carries a lesson. The most successful people are those who learn from their failures instead of allowing them to destroy their confidence. They adjust their approach, refine their strategies, and come back stronger. This cycle of failure and improvement is what ultimately leads to success. Perseverance is also about discipline. There will be days when motivation is low, when progress seems slow, and when giving up feels easier than continuing. This is where discipline plays a crucial role. Motivation is temporary, it can come and go, but discipline is the ability to take action regardless of how you feel. Successful people understand that they cannot rely on fleeting emotions to drive them forward. They create habits, set routines, and develop a mindset that keeps them focused even when things get tough. Another important factor in perseverance is belief. People who persist despite difficulties have an unwavering belief in their goal. They know that challenges are temporary, but the reward of achieving their dream is permanent. They do not allow external opinions or temporary failures to shake their confidence. Instead, they keep their vision clear and remind themselves why they started. A strong belief system provides the strength to push through obstacles and keep going when others would quit. Support systems also play a role in perseverance. The people around you can either encourage you to keep pushing forward or make you doubt your ability to succeed. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift, challenge, and inspire you can make all the difference. Mentors, supportive friends, and like-minded individuals can provide the encouragement needed to stay the course. When difficulties arise, having someone to remind you of your potential can be the extra push required to keep going. In the end, perseverance is the deciding factor in success. Talent, intelligence, and opportunity all play a role, but without persistence, they mean little. The world is filled with talented individuals who never reach their full potential because they gave up too soon. On the other hand, history is full of people who may not have had the most natural ability but achieved greatness because they refused to quit. Success belongs to those who are willing to keep moving forward, no matter how tough the journey becomes. Tough times are temporary, but when we are in the middle of a struggle, it often feels like the difficulty will last forever. Challenges, setbacks, and hardships have a way of making us believe that we are stuck, that things will never improve, and that there is no way forward. However, this is never the case. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, it will eventually pass. Just like the seasons change, life moves in cycles. There are moments of hardship, but there are also moments of joy, growth, and success that follow. The key is to hold on and push through the tough moments, knowing they are only temporary. Every person faces adversity at some point in their life, whether it is financial struggles, health issues, personal loss, or professional setbacks. No one is immune to hardship. Yet history and personal experience show us time and again that difficult times do not last forever. What may feel like an impossible challenge today will one day become a memory, a story of resilience, or even a lesson that shapes the future for the better. The pain, frustration, and uncertainty that come with tough times are real, but they are not permanent. The key is to maintain perspective and remind ourselves that we have faced difficulties before and overcome them, and we will do so again. One of the reasons tough times feel overwhelming is that they consume our present moment. When we are struggling, it is easy to believe that our entire future will be shaped by this one difficult experience. But this is rarely true. Time moves forward, circumstances change, and new opportunities arise. What seems like an unbearable challenge today may, in hindsight, be a stepping stone to something greater. The most successful people are not those who never face hardship, but those who understand that tough times are part of the journey and refuse to let them define their future. Adversity has a way of revealing strength we did not know we had. It forces us to dig deeper, to develop resilience, and to find solutions where we once saw none. Many people who have achieved great things in life will tell you that their biggest moments of growth came during their most difficult periods. Hardship has a way of refining character, teaching valuable lessons, and preparing us for greater opportunities ahead. Without challenges, there is no progress. Without struggle, there is no strength. Tough times may be difficult, but they are also a source of transformation. When facing a difficult situation, it is important to focus on what can be controlled. Often, people become overwhelmed by circumstances that feel beyond their power, which leads to frustration and hopelessness. But in every challenge, there is something within our control, our mindset, our attitude, our response, and the actions we take. Instead of dwelling on what is wrong, successful individuals focus on what they can do to improve their situation, no matter how small the step may seem. Progress, even in the smallest form, creates momentum. One of the most powerful ways to endure tough times is to develop patience. The reality is that no difficulty lasts forever, but solutions and breakthroughs do not always happen instantly. Some storms take time to pass, and during those moments, patience becomes a source of strength. Instead of resisting the struggle, learning to accept it as part of the process can make a significant difference. The ability to stay calm, focused, and hopeful even when the outcome is uncertain is what separates those who overcome hardship from those who let it defeat them. Another important factor in overcoming tough times is remembering past victories. Everyone has faced challenges before and found a way through them. When going through a difficult period, reflecting on past experiences can provide encouragement. Reminding ourselves that we have survived struggles before gives confidence that we can do so again. No matter how difficult the present moment may seem, it will not last forever. Tough times come and go, but those who refuse to give up always find their way through. Small steps lead to big results because progress is built gradually, not all at once. Many people have big dreams and ambitious goals, but they become overwhelmed by the sheer size of what they want to achieve. They focus so much on the final outcome that they fail to take action. However, the truth is that success is never about one massive leap. It is about consistent, small efforts over time. Every great achievement is the result of small decisions, daily habits, and incremental improvements that compound into something significant. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that success happens overnight. They see successful individuals and assume they achieve their goals quickly. What they do not see are the years of effort, discipline, and small steps that led to that success. Whether it is building a career, improving health, learning a new skill, or creating a business, progress comes from showing up every day and taking small actions that move in the right direction. Each step may seem insignificant at the moment, but over time those small efforts add up to something great. Consider the process of learning a new skill. If someone wants to learn a language, they do not become fluent overnight. They start with a few words, then phrases, then sentences. Day by day, their knowledge grows. At first, the progress may feel slow, but over months and years, they become fluent. The same principle applies to any goal. A musician does not master an instrument in one day. An athlete does not become world-class overnight. A business does not become successful instantly. Behind every expert, every champion, and every success story is a person who took small steps consistently, even when progress was barely noticeable. Another important aspect of small steps is that they create momentum. When a goal feels too big, it is easy to feel stuck and unsure where to begin. But taking just one small action, no matter how minor, breaks that resistance. Once the first step is taken, the next one becomes easier, and before long, progress starts to build. Small actions lead to small wins, and those small wins build confidence. Each step forward reinforces the belief that the goal is achievable, creating a cycle of motivation that keeps pushing forward. Small steps also help in overcoming fear and self-doubt. Many people do not take action because they are afraid of failure. They hesitate because they feel unprepared or believe they need to have everything figured out before starting. But when the focus is on just one small step at a time, the fear becomes manageable. Instead of worrying about the entire journey, the focus is simply on the next step. This approach makes even the most intimidating goals feel achievable. Another advantage of taking small steps is that they allow for adjustments along the way. When someone tries to do too much too quickly, they risk burnout or making costly mistakes. But when progress is made gradually, it becomes easier to learn, adapt, and improve. If something is not working, small adjustments can be made without losing momentum. This flexibility is one of the reasons why people who focus on small, consistent improvements often outperform those who try to rush their progress. There's also the power of compound growth. Just like saving a small amount of money regularly can lead to wealth over time, small daily actions lead to exponential results in any area of life. Reading 10 pages of a book daily may not seem like much, but over a year that amounts to dozens of books. Walking a few thousand steps a day may not seem significant, but over time it leads to better health. Writing a few paragraphs each day may feel slow, but over months it results in a book. Success is not about sudden breakthroughs, but about consistent effort. Those who commit to taking small steps every day, no matter how insignificant they seem, will eventually achieve results far beyond what they imagined. The key is to trust the process, stay patient, and keep moving forward one step at a time. The right mindset changes everything, because how a person thinks determines how they act, respond to challenges, and ultimately shape their future. Success, happiness, and personal growth are not just about circumstances or natural talent. They are about perspective, attitude, and beliefs. Two people can face the same situation, but their outcomes will be completely different based on how they think about it. One will see an opportunity while the other sees an obstacle. One will take action while the other hesitates. The difference is not in their ability, but in their mindset. A strong and positive mindset is the foundation of success. It influences how people handle failure, deal with setbacks, and push through difficult times. People with a growth mindset understand that skills, intelligence, and abilities can be developed through effort and learning. They do not see failure as a sign to stop, but as feedback to improve. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," they ask, "How can I get better at this?" This way of thinking allows them to keep moving forward, even when faced with difficulties. On the other hand, a fixed mindset holds people back. Those with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. When they fail, they see it as proof that they are not capable rather than an opportunity to grow. They avoid challenges because they fear looking bad or making mistakes. This kind of thinking prevents progress because it creates self-doubt and limits potential. The truth is, the only real limitations in life are the ones created by the mind. When someone believes they can improve, they take the necessary steps to do so. But when they believe they are stuck, they do not even try. The right mindset also helps people take control of their emotions. Life is full of ups and downs, and challenges are inevitable. People who cultivate a strong mindset do not allow negative experiences to control them. Instead of reacting with frustration or hopelessness, they look for solutions. They train themselves to see the bigger picture and understand that difficult moments are temporary. They do not dwell on problems, but focus on what they can control. This ability to manage thoughts and emotions allows them to stay calm, focused, and productive even in tough situations. Another aspect of the right mindset is the ability to embrace change. Change is a natural part of life, yet many people resist it because it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. However, those with a growth-oriented mindset see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. They understand that growth comes from stepping out of their comfort zone, trying new things, and adapting to new circumstances. Instead of fearing change, they welcome it as a chance to learn and improve. This flexibility allows them to navigate life's challenges with confidence. A powerful mindset also includes self-belief. People who achieve great things are not necessarily the smartest or most talented, but they believe in themselves. They trust their abilities and are willing to bet on their own success. Self-belief gives them the courage to take risks, make difficult decisions, and keep going even when things do not go as planned. They understand that success is not about being perfect, but about having the confidence to take action and learn along the way. In addition to belief, persistence is a key part of the right mindset. Many people give up too soon because they expect instant results. But those who develop the right mindset understand that success is a long-term process. They stay committed even when progress is slow. They focus on improvement rather than perfection and do not let temporary setbacks discourage them. Their mindset keeps them moving forward even when motivation fades. The way a person thinks shapes their entire life. When they choose a mindset of growth, resilience, and positivity, they open themselves to greater opportunities, deeper relationships, and higher achievements. The right mindset does not eliminate challenges, but it changes how challenges are approached. It turns obstacles into lessons, failures into stepping stones, and dreams into reality. The power to change a life begins in the mind, and those who master their thinking ultimately master their future. Finding strength in your why is one of the most powerful ways to stay committed to your goals, overcome obstacles, and push through difficult times. Life will always present challenges, and there will be moments when giving up feels like the easiest option. However, when you have a strong and deeply personal reason for what you are pursuing, it becomes much easier to keep going. Your why is the driving force behind your actions, the foundation of your perseverance, and the anchor that keeps you steady when the journey becomes tough. Every great achievement is rooted in purpose. People who accomplish extraordinary things are not necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They are the ones who have a reason so strong that quitting is not an option. When motivation fades, when exhaustion sets in, or when doubts arise, their why gives them the strength to take one more step. This deeper reason fuels resilience, allowing them to endure hardship and keep pushing forward even when the odds seem against them. A strong why provides clarity and direction. Many people struggle with consistency because they are unclear about why they are pursuing a goal in the first place. When someone has a vague or weak reason for what they are doing, it is easy to become distracted or discouraged. However, when the purpose is clear and meaningful, decisions become easier. The path forward may still be difficult, but there is no confusion about why the effort is necessary. A well-defined why acts like a compass, keeping a person focused even when life presents distractions or difficulties. In moments of struggle, your why serves as a source of energy. There will be days when you feel drained, uninspired, or frustrated by slow progress. These are the moments when many people give up. But those who have a strong reason behind their actions are able to push through. They remind themselves of the deeper purpose behind their work, and this gives them the emotional strength to keep going. Whether the goal is to provide a better future for a family, create something meaningful, prove something to oneself, or make a difference in the world, reconnecting with that purpose reignites the passion to continue. Your why also helps overcome fear and self-doubt. Many people hesitate to take action because they are afraid of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. However, when the purpose behind the goal is bigger than the fear, it becomes easier to move forward despite uncertainty. A strong reason makes the fear of failure less powerful because the focus is not on the obstacles but on the impact of achieving the goal. When the why is strong enough, excuses lose their power. The discomfort of fear is outweighed by the drive to fulfill the deeper purpose. Another benefit of having a strong why is that it builds resilience. Life will inevitably present setbacks, failures, and disappointments. People who lack a deep reason for what they are doing often quit at the first sign of difficulty. However, those who are connected to a strong purpose see setbacks differently. They understand that failure is not the end but a lesson, a stepping stone toward growth. They do not allow temporary struggles to shake their commitment, because their why is bigger than any single failure. Having a strong why also inspires others. People who are deeply connected to their purpose radiate passion, determination, and confidence. Their energy is contagious, and it often encourages those around them to find their own purpose and push through their own challenges. Whether in business, leadership, relationships, or personal development, those who have a clear why become a source of motivation for others. They set an example of what is possible when purpose fuels persistence, the strength to keep going, to endure challenges, and to achieve great things comes from within. It is not external circumstances or temporary motivation that sustains success. It is the deep, personal reason behind the journey. When the why is strong enough, no obstacle is too big, no setback is final, and no challenge is strong enough to stop forward progress. Those who find strength in their why are the ones who turn dreams into reality. Failure is a lesson, not a defeat, because it is through failure that growth, learning, and progress occur. Many people fear failure and see it as a sign that they are not good enough or that they should give up. However, failure is not the end. It is simply feedback. It provides valuable insights, highlights areas for improvement, and helps refine skills and strategies. Those who embrace failure as a lesson rather than a defeat develop resilience, adaptability, and the strength to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Every successful person has encountered failure at some point in their journey. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is how they interpret failure. Some people allow it to discourage them, making them believe they are incapable or unworthy of success. Others see failure as a necessary part of growth, using it as a stepping stone to improve. When viewed from the right perspective, failure becomes a powerful teacher, revealing what works, what does not, and what needs to change. Failure challenges people to think differently. It forces them to step back, analyze their approach, and make adjustments. Without failure, there would be no motivation to innovate or improve. If everything worked perfectly the first time, there would be no reason to develop problem-solving skills or resilience. In reality, failure is often the catalyst for breakthroughs. Some of the greatest inventions, businesses, and achievements in history were the result of multiple failures before success was finally achieved. One of the most valuable lessons failure teaches is persistence. When things do not go as planned, it is easy to feel frustrated or defeated. However, true success comes from the ability to get back up and try again. The most successful individuals in the world are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to let failure stop them. They learn from their mistakes, adjust their strategies, and continue moving forward with even greater determination. Each failure brings them one step closer to success. Failure also builds character. It teaches humility, patience, and the ability to handle setbacks with grace. When people experience failure, they learn to appreciate the effort required to achieve something meaningful. They develop emotional strength and the ability to cope with difficulties. This resilience not only helps in achieving goals, but also enhances confidence, knowing that setbacks are temporary and can be overcome. Another important lesson from failure is self-awareness. When something does not work out, it provides an opportunity for reflection. People can ask themselves what went wrong, what they could have done differently, and how they can improve in the future. This kind of introspection is invaluable because it leads to personal growth. Without failure, people may never take the time to evaluate their actions and decisions in a way that leads to real improvement. Failure also helps redefine success. Many people have a rigid idea of what success looks like, but failure challenges them to expand their perspective. It encourages creativity, flexibility, and the ability to find new paths when the original plan does not work. Some of the most rewarding achievements come from unexpected directions, and failure often serves as the redirection needed to find a better way forward. Most importantly, failure separates those who truly want success from those who only wish for it. Anyone can have a goal or a dream, but only those willing to endure failure and keep pushing forward will achieve lasting results. Failure tests commitment, passion, and resilience. It asks the question, how much do you really want this? Those who see failure as a lesson rather than a defeat use it to fuel their drive, strengthen their skills, and eventually reach their goals. In the end, failure is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced. It is a natural part of growth and progress. The key is to learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. Those who understand that failure is a lesson, not a defeat, will always find a way to succeed. Failure, challenges, and setbacks are all part of the journey toward success. What matters most is the ability to rise after falling, to learn from every misstep, and to keep moving forward with renewed determination. Every struggle holds a lesson, every mistake offers growth, and every obstacle is an opportunity to become stronger. The key is to embrace the process, trust in your ability to improve, and never let failure define you. The path may not always be easy, but those who refuse to quit, who see setbacks as stepping stones, and who persist despite difficulties are the ones who ultimately achieve their dreams. Keep going, keep learning, and keep believing in what is possible.